So Monday was Veterans Day, and I get a phone call. There's somebody asking for donations to help veterans at the Saginaw VA. The first thing I tell the guy, I'm like, look, I donated my whole life for my country. I haven't stopped. He's cutting me off, wanting to get down to the money. Well, if we send you this package, will you? I'm like, look, I've had a couple of nightmarish experiences at the Saginaw VA. One of them I'll tell you about. I've been going to the Battle Creek Veterans Center like once a month for a couple of years or something back in the 90s. And of course, I'm always getting this recommendation, well, you're still smoking marijuana, you really should, go into a treatment program. And I don't know, for some reason at some point, like, okay, I'll go through treatment point, it's not a problem not to smoke marijuana. We've had plenty of times that I didn't smoke it. So I go through this, I think it was 4 weeks, and I'm supposed to, I'm getting enrolled in this training program, actually, a trade school kind of thing. Take a course in micromechanics. And I thought that'd be really cool. I was interested. I'm like, what's involved? Is it just mechanical or, no, it's electrical, hydraulic, pneumatics, mechanical, all these, anyways. But I wouldn't take any drugs, and in the end they wouldn't let me go into that program because I wasn't accepting the drugs that the doctor wanted to prescribe. So at the last minute, I don't get to go to school. When I graduate from the treatment program, they so kindly send me to a halfway house in Saginaw, Michigan. And so I don't need a place. I'm not, but stupid me, I'm trying to stick with the program and stuff, like caving in a little bit. This halfway house, within hours, I knew I wasn't staying there. I let them know. I'm like, hey, send me back. Send me back to Battle Creek. I'm not staying here. They're like, oh, well, come on, you haven't even given it a chance, and it's like, God damn it, I don't drink Kool-Aid or eat Oreo cookies, and it seems like that's the only thing that people that are going here want, looking for their treats and stuff. And a bunch of homosexuals there. And so hey, I end up homeless on the streets in Saginaw because I wouldn't even stay the night in that place, and they didn't get me a ride back to Battle Creek, and I was like, you guys gave me a ride here. I expected you to give me a ride back. I mean, I could have left, hitchhiked up. You know, I had enough friends in different places I could go. But I wanted the VA to take responsibility and acknowledge what I was needing. And it wasn't that halfway house in Saginaw, believe me. They're like, well, you can help people. And I'm like, are you going to pay me to help people? Is that my job or something? You tell me just to put up with a bunch of shit that ain't good for me just because I might help somebody else? They're pissing me off bad. And so after walking some streets in Saginaw, I'm like, I know what, I'll go to the VA hospital and I'll demand a ride from them back to Saginaw, or I mean to Battle Creek. And I mean, I just wanted to acknowledge the whole, I wanted to be understood. I didn't want them to say, oh, he didn't, you know, he just walked away from the program. Fuckers. I don't know how any of us veterans even survive the VA sometimes. I do know why a whole bunch of them didn't. But so I go to the VA hospital, and it's evening. It's like real quiet. There's nobody there, and I kind of, you know, I'm like, I want to see a doctor. Oh, we only got the one doctor on call right now. I'm like, okay, I'll see him. And I'm making them get me a doctor. And I'm waiting in this little waiting area, and they got a television in there, and there's no sound on it, and I'm not really paying attention to it, but I'm watching this white Bronco being followed by police on the expressway. And so finally the doctor sees me. So first thing he's like, you know, okay, what medications are you on? I'm like, I'm not on any medications. He said, you're a bad person. I said, what? He said, you're a bad person for not being on medications. You should be on medications. And I'm like, what? Like, dude, you mean after all the years you went to college and everything, and you went to get a degree, and you spent all that time, and that's all you got is a bunch of waste coming out of your mouth? And this doctor flips me off. He's like, you know, and I get up and I leave. Later on, I find out it was OJ in the white Bronco, and that doctor, he wanted to watch what was on TV, and I was disturbing him. He had to deal with somebody, and he didn't want to. Man. The fuck, huh? That's why I'm the way I am. I'm pretty damn good. So anyways, this guy on the phone asking for money for me to support. I'm like, you know, no amount of money that I'm going to give you is going to help those vets down there get them what they need. And then he's like, well, it's for the Christmas party. I said, I don't want to donate to the Christmas party. I want an invitation to the Christmas party. 3 times I had to tell him I want an invitation to the Christmas party. Finally, he just told me that it'll be on December 10th at 1:30 in the afternoon. I thought he said 1 o'clock first time and 1:30 the second. But I know he said 1:30. And he quickly hung up. And he was not happy to tell me that. I squeezed that out of him. He did not give me an invitation to the Christmas party at the Saginaw VA. But he did tell me the time and date. It was Veterans Day. And that fuck never even said Happy Veterans Day or thank you for your service or anything like that at all. But tried to make me feel guilty for not reaching in my pocket. Fucker's lucky I ain't got a gun in my pocket. Reached for that and put a cap in that fucking satanic fuck's head, because he knew exactly what he was doing. And that fucking game them smart asses are playing. I had one call me here a minute ago. It's a little while ago. Same thing. I said, look, I'm a veteran. I'm going to give you a hard time. I'll tell you that right now. And he said, oh, and he hung up. Asking for donations to support veterans. Huh? Asking for donations to support them fucks that are fucking veterans. That's what. Try to get us to pay for it. Somebody better donate something to somebody, but it ain't gonna be me. And it shouldn't have to be veterans doing it. These fucks are calling veterans, trying to put a guilt trip in their head like they haven't done enough. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fucks! It's over. You don't know how foolish you look. You don't know how stupid you look to the rest of us. We just haven't been that accusing in our mind to really believe that you are the fucks that you really fucking are. But that's another little story I wanted to share about the appreciation that my country has for veterans. Okay? Now I'm a hell of a lot more prouder of what's going on in Washington, D.C. And they do understand. And they see the opportunity. And they're sparing this country from a financial collapse and all kinds of stuff. And people don't even realize this yet. And they don't see it. And they keep on wanting to be prophets. Prophesy it. Yep, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. You know. Well, fuck all you good people, too, that want to believe in that. I'm sick of it. You guys all better straighten up. Don't worry, you won't have to watch a whole lot of this kind of shit. I can't go on like this. I got a hell of a lot better things to do. But right now it's a good opportunity to get some stuff aired out. So let's do it.